top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Dogs have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season.
Oh, everybody just selling.
Fielded in the end zone, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
They try to get it outside on the left. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you
Hold
saw it
on,
with
no,
Indiana coming out
Washington
of
is
absolutely
selling
nowhere.
this
You saw it
shit
back in the day
bad.
with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Looking to pass, it's Murphy. Got his man quickly. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. With all those receivers in the game, you might think they were getting ready to try to take a big shot. Instead, just efficiently moving chains.
Yeah, you got all that speed. It scares the mess out of me. I might give you more of a cushion, especially in some areas where you're going to get good matchups of safeties or linebackers on receivers. Nice execution by the offense, getting the free first down.
Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Bates. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing
Mwah,
he's outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. His eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. The give to the back.
Oh, we there.
Second and 8 coming up. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Dogs getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
Straight
No doubt, Reese, they
bullshit.
can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Turns it on in midfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game. Right now, it's paying off.
Hey, quarterback, dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Looking to throw again. Showing the arm straight down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking to pass. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Bronco.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time.
Tabuan
To
Martian.
throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in
Bara-bara
stride so he can get
Martian.
run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the guy, and let him do the rest.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Frazier. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Connection to the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. But when you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Boise State. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. While we're only through one,
Ooh, Jamar. Oh my gosh, he almost took it to the crib.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a first down here to open the period. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw. It's Murphy. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Finds his man. It's Frazier.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air on second down. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught near the sideline. It's Frazier.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver. Playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Touchdown, Dogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
You said what PR?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Who was on the field just now? Was it PR?
To the air, it's Murphy. Snagged in the middle, it's Bates. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. On the move at the 30. Spins away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
He's got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. And the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. On the option. Now the toss. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it. He can take this back for two. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Going for two here. Wonder if they're going to be chasing points the rest of the game. Incomplete on the two-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. And the penalty will be accepted. The offense says thank you very much. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest.
You got it.
Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Nah, he ain't get it. He gets an head.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
So is DeMar already scored.
He is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They're able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on
Lead, that was a crazy look. All right, man, let's get the lead. Let's get the lead.
To the air on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Making side adjustments here. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Duarte. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Oh, they're stealing money
That's what's
from
so scary
you.
about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's got it and still on his feet. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
The Broncos line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. The short hands, it's Frazier. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Bates. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Throws toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Bronco.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out.
Oh my gosh.
He's got an alley.
I just gave up another fucking.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast.
They didn't even throw it accurately. Niggas just throwing bullshit. Niggas need to retire.
No, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. That's caught. It's Humphries. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Georgia on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off for the third time today. Takes it the other way.
Ramsey. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that.
What?
And they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get
Wow.
points. That is
Oh my
a
God.
disaster for this offense.
It's because he's.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. They think they can create space here with the run to the right.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's the first touchdown of this season. He was a starter last year.
To the air. It's Jennings. Complete to the left. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Off and running. At the 30. The 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Broncos.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14.
I upset Georgia.
I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
Nah, don't wait on me. Don't wait on me.
Here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Oh.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Listen, as the game goes along, you start to figure out what that defense does. And that offense, I think they got a really good clue that that corner route continues to be open. I keep hitting it.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throwing.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings.
Oh my gosh. I ran away from my other pick. No, that was a pick. Oh my God, that was a pick.
Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he is out of bounds on this return.
Oh.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he is marked out of bounds.
Funny you say that. I'm literally on stream right now.
No problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Big play out of the gate to
I'm
start
streaming on YouTube right now.
Come again. They'll move the tight end.
Yeah.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Just to.
Sweet spin. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line.
No, I haven't seen nothing in the comments, so you straight. I don't even think they paying attention to it.
Featuring this guy, featuring this weapon, you know he's a mismatch, and you're going to exploit it. Great job
But shit,
on the offense.
this shit is getting posted on my channel.
First and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down.
Is there?
Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And that completion good
Yes,
for
sir.
a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Hell no.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Under
What?
fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away.
Who's
It'll
that?
be third down.
Chase Brown.
Like the job by the defense
He's so
there in
fast.
coverage. They took
So
every
now they
option
want to
away
start
from the
catching
quarterback.
shit.
He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
And the Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Scrambling away. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
He's got it on the move. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to blast their way in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bronco.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this
6,000 receiving yards.
continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead
So,
in the fourth quarter, everything going in their
oh
direction.
my gosh, right in his hands, he dropped it.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Oh, they didn't have him on P-line too?
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Thank you. Come
And
on.
that is
Thank
his
you.
fifth interception, a nightmare.
Oh, no way. No way. He's about to quit. Oh my God, he quit. I made Georgia quit. I made Georgia quit with the upset. actually just Noah fan and Donald Washington at negatively about the team. I took the Donald Smith instead of Donald Washington. Oh my god.